last June, the floodwaters seemed to rise out of nowhere, covering much of the Wabash Valley. Continuing our look back at that fateful day, Storm Team 10 meteorologist David Wire shows us the science behind the flood.
What we're going to try.
Most of us remember this from June 7th, 2008. But the question on most of our minds was, why did this happen? The simple answer is too much rain fell in a short amount of time. The rainwater had nowhere to go because the rivers, the streams, and creeks that lead into the rivers had all been filled with rainwaters just a few days before June 7th. Here are some numbers. Average rainfall for the normal 30 days of June equals 3.08 inches. In the first 4 days of June 2008, we measured 3.26 inches of rain. So when over 10 inches of rain fell during the evening hours of June 6th, we were already set up for failure. Take a look at these pictures. This one is a satellite view on a normal day over the Wabash Valley. Notice nothing really stands out. Now take a look at the same area from June 11th, 2008. Notice how swollen the local rivers are. Simply amazing. Water could not escape and flow out of here because everything was backed up. With the rivers too full, the streams, the creeks, the farm fields, and even the neighborhoods became a holding ground for all of the rain waiting to exit. The Wabash River is the only outlet for these waters to escape. Through the Wabash River, waters flow into the Ohio River, then eventually into the Mississippi River, leading to the Gulf of Mexico. From Storm Team 10, I'm meteorologist David Wire.
And the waters impacted so much of the valley, and WTHI was no exception. News 10 producer Chris Essex reveals how folks at our station cope with the flood and kept you up to date.
Well, you know, I'd get on the phone and call, and I'd say, hey, Tony, I need you in here.
I got the call to go. I went upstairs and started changing, and all of a sudden I heard voices. I looked out my window, and the front of my neighborhood was underwater.
You know, I'd get a call back, and Tony Casasilla says, you know, I'd love to get there, but...
And said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it in. You know, my neighborhood entrance is flooded.
You know, Chris Essex was in a situation where he had to be evacuated himself.
Now, this is video from News 10 photojournalist Chris Essex, who waited for a boat to come pull him to dry ground.
They came knocking on my door saying, you have 15 minutes to get out of here. We're bringing a boat to get everybody. You know, we don't know how much higher it's going to get. We don't know if they're going to have power.
The story ended up being kind of him going through that himself.
My girlfriend, our 2 cats, and my camera, because I rolled on the whole thing when we were leaving. And it was a scary experience.
And I remember I'm driving to work, going down Poplar Street and trying to sit right in the middle of Poplar Street because both sides is just full of water on both sides of Poplar Street. Sort of like just wading through right in the center of the lane.
But I got a call from here at the station, and they said, come in, we've got a problem. It was really overwhelming to keep up with all of the developments because it happened so quickly.
I woke up out of my bed, put my foot down on the floor in the basement. It was wet. Got a call when I was running the audio board. I think we lost the house. I don't know if I can get your car out. As I'm sitting there, you know, running the audio board, I'm thinking, holy crap, you know, what am I going to do?